think should we get to Omni-Man?
Let's go. This is what people came for.
Okay.
We're going to walk through now how Omni-Man
Yes.
with the cameo of
Yes.
All
Show
right,
me.
let's go.
Show me.
Omni-Man is a very simple character to describe. He is
Simple.
a powerhouse brawler that has super speed. It's kind of interesting. We've had a lot of
Powerhouse
characters
brawler
who are
with super
really
speed?
fast. We've had a lot of characters that are super strong, and he kind of combines them in pretty neat, interesting ways.
Yo, I like
So
super
let's check
speed.
them out.
I
Go
can't-
over
I like
his
super
moves
speed.
First. They are pretty straightforward. He punches, and he punches really hard.
Okay.
All the punching. All the
Yeah.
punching.
He's
Throw in the
got-
haymakers.
That's exactly right. This is not a martial artist. You know, he is not. There's not a lot of
Kick.
Right.
Kick.
One of the first moves I'd like to show is his forward 4, which is like his pretty
Knee.
good advanced
Knee.
mid.
Knee punch. Grab. Knee punch. Grab. Grab. Grab.
So this is kind of one you want to use when you want to go
Blam.
ahead.
Blam.
Another
That's
really
a
Okay.
string right there?
yes,
Got it.
yeah. At the end is just a 1+3 input.
You know I love them.
Right. Another really good mid up close is his back 1, and it has 2
Back
options.
one.
Back
Okay.
1 pops
Okay.
him up.
Okay.
Back 1-2 is mid and is safer.
I really
Okay.
hope he's got some cool air combos.
Okay.
But we'll have to wait, I guess.
Well, I'm sure we'll see. He also has some really interesting mix-ups to open up the opponent. Like, for example, his sweep is pretty unique because he drops down and goes up to damage
That's a sweep.
Because he's that fast.
because he's super fast.
Is it
What a show
safe
He
on
also has
block?
forward 3 where he literally just stomps the ground and creates an earthquake.
Whoa.
So strong.
And then I think this is one of his coolest moves. He has an awesome long-range overhead where he zips across the screen super fast.
That's
When
overhead.
he's up close, he'll zip behind you
Oh.
and knock you down.
And that's just a button.
Yeah, it's just forward 2.
What?
Okay. It's okay, guys. If block buttons exist.
That's all I'm gonna need. That's it.
Yeah,
Cross
you can
ups don't
just
matter.
Sweep.
Man, he just loves putting people's faces in the ground.
Yeah, he's a strong guy. So let's go over his special moves. Great.
Yeah.
One unique thing about Omni-Man is he actually has a lot of aerial mobility. All of his special moves can be done in the air. He has ground and air versions of all of them. Which
Of
is
all of
pretty
them.
unique to MK. First thing I'd
Okay.
like to show is the Mega Clap. Puts his hands together. It's not patty.
He can do that in the air?
Sends them very far. It's a great combo ender with Punisher.
What's the range of that thing?
Could you almost use it like zoning too?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Keep them in,
Zoning
keep them
claps?
out.
Doesn't,
EX
Okay.
doesn't go full screen.
Not full screen, but the EX version goes even further and will destroy projectiles.
Oh.
Man, he's just tearing up the ground. Everything he does.
He also has this big charge move where he literally just like charges in with his chest. And we've all learned in the 90s, 64 wrestling, moves, when you put your chest
Yes.
out, you're blocking moves. So he can just barge in. And the EX version has armor, so this is kind of his advancing. You
That's
think you're gonna
armor.
do, like a projectile, you want to get in.
Okay.
Kind of like a Johnny Cage Shadow Kit. Another special move he has that, and you'll see this, being able to close the gap is a reoccurring theme with Omni-Man.
Gotcha.
Because he wants to get there and punch.
I like being
That
able to close the gap.
torpedo move.
That sounds fun. Ooh.
Superhero classic. You can
Yeah.
do this in the air and it actually goes downwards
Oh.
to pop the opponent up.
Oh. Okay.
Another move great for just full screen. at
Yeah.
any moment. You can see it's very
Gives me
quick.
some E Honda
So this
vibes.
is interesting though, because if you do it on the ground, you're not following up.
Correct. But if you do it in the air, you get to
Oh.
pop up.
Okay.
I also
And tell me
really
it's,
like
it's probably
how,
punishable.
the blood from his opponent gets onto his costume. It's pretty awesome. Like I know that we get blood on everybody,
Sure.
but for some reason on him it just looks real cool.
It's just kind of iconic with
Yeah.
him, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
So then let's go over his most interesting special move that I think.
Guys
really
are saying, isn't that a flash move? There is some flash vibes for the lightning
So
charge,
it's
yeah.
down back 3, and he starts hovering in the air.
That's cool.
From here, he has 4 different moves plus a bunch
Four.
of mobility options.
Four?
Let's start with the mobility.
And mobility?
Cancel it,
Ooh.
but he can also warp forward
Ooh.
extremely quickly.
Yo. That's
Again,
cool.
he can do this in the air like
That's so cool. It's so
It's
cool.
Pretty awesome.
We'll go over his moves. The first, I think, is one of the key moves, which is this
Is that a command grab?
and this is like his main combo starter.
Or just a
You can
hit
go
grab?
into it. You can even go into it off of the low I talked about earlier.
Oh.
Just dragging people in the dirt.
Okay.
He also has this move where he zooms across super, super fast behind you.
Yeah, that's
a
sick.
great combo ender. It's a great check. You think the opponent might try to like throw
I
something
need
out
to
with
know
his
what's
move, so you
punishable
don't
and
do
what's
it.
safe.
He also has an overhead from anywhere on screen. He drops down.
Martian Manhunter?
Exactly.
Martian
And then lastly,
Manhunter?
a big anti-air uppercut and zooms across. And then
Bro.
covers the upward space. So it's kind of like the upwards version of the zip behind you.
I just love that spine break.
It's so cool. I like the facial animation. So then the question is, how am I supposed to go into this stance when you're doing projectiles, you're doing long-range normals and all that, and he's just vulnerable floating there, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't think
Wrong.
it really is.
No,
I don't
no,
think
no,
so.
no.
So in Viltrumite stance, when he does it, he's immune to all fire. They literally just pass through him as long as he- and that includes in the air.
Just
That's
automatically?
It's definitely
By
pretty awesome.
default?
Dodging.
No.
starts up faster and also makes him immune
Yeah.
to normal attacks as well.
Just, what are you supposed to
You
do?
go in and punish them.
That's so cool.
What are you supposed to do?
So, times to use that's gonna be really cool.
How do you hit
You can
him?
do that in the air.
How do you hit
This
him?
version is very, very quick.
That's
You
gonna be
can see
embarrassing too.
It is very, very, very.
That's awesome.
Excuse
And
me?
then lastly, for his mobility, he has a unique air dash.
Wait,
actually
his parry, like, he just goes through shit all the time?
He spins the opponent around for a free hit.
Oh my
And you
god.
can do two as long as you have meters, so you can do stuff like
Yeah, this combo,
some
that's
really
so.
cool flashes.
That was pretty
So you
cool,
can use
man.
that to get in, you can use it to get out, and it'll always have that
Wow.
physical.
Wow.
So again, to recap that,
Yo.
just do it for the first time. It doesn't take any meter, but if you want to do it twice, like in a combo like I showed,
Right.
it's going to take a bar, similar to how Natara works.
Very cool.
Natara who?
So I think in general, Omni-Man's a pretty simple powerhouse character to play, but he's got great mobility options, great offensive ability, and I think the Viltrumite stance is going to be super, super interesting to
And
see.
people, yeah, people sometimes, like, of my level probably, when you hear stance, you get a little scared. But his stance is actually not it's not your
No.
typical, like, it's not that hard to do.
Right, he's not really hard to use, and he was not meant to be. He is meant to be like, just like you see on Invincible. He is just he's just tearing through people effortlessly. That's exactly what our design team went with, and I think they really nailed
It shows, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Super cool. I love it.
yeah, I think he's going to be really, really cool.
Wow.
Would you guys like to see Tremor?
I think we would.
You know what,
Dude,
let's just save it for
that's
another day.
Let's
Save it for another day.
that's pretty cool, man. Like
All right,
what?
I'm swayed.
This
Okay,
character
okay, all
is
right.
is pretty
Tremor's one of
pretty
the most
crazy.
interesting cameos in the game. I can't wait to see our players use him because he has more moves than any of the original roster cameos.
Okay.
Let's see how it works.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah,
So we all
I want to know
Tremor
Tremor.
uses forces, but he really made his big playable debut in MKX.
Correct,
Where he had
correct.
3 variations.
Yes.
And that's something our design team wanted to bring back. You can actually go Aftershock, Metallic, and Crystalline, and he has a different set of moves in each stance. So I'll show how it works. He starts with Aftershock. You can even see in his life bar.
12% doesn't do anything for health, maybe.
Looking, clobbering time, Tremor.
Right.
So he has 3 moves when he's in Aftershock. He has his Rock Punch, which
Okay.
is exactly what you'd expect. He just kind of
Lunging
comes
punch,
in,
yep.
it's safe on block, it knocks you away.
Safe on block, okay.
You can use it to end your strings. He also has Up Punch, which is a pop-up starter.
Which I'm pretty sure he also had in
In
MKX. Yes.
And then lastly, he has his Ground Pound, where he comes in, he does a low, and then pieces out.
I wonder
if
how
you have a
useful
really
that
good
is.
Overhead, for example, maybe you have a mid-screen overhead that's almost instant. You can also have a mid-screen low that's almost instant.
So good.
But that's only doing 7.5,
That's
like
the-
75 damage.
Yeah,
That's
right.
not a lot.
So you would say Aftershock, he's sort of the attacker.
Yeah,
The
I would say
offensive
it's,
one?
it's
Yeah.
offensive. It's pretty basic. It's the most kind of standard.
I don't know.
Tremor.
Aftershock isn't really, doesn't seem like all that from what I can tell.
So then
Aftershock
at any
seems
time,
boring
they
AF.
are
This is an A.
He'll come out and he'll cycle to
Oh.
the next one, which
Oh.
is metallic. Now he has
What?
an entirely
You can
new set of
cycle
moves.
during the
They're all
match?
lava based. He has
Oh
lava burst,
shit.
range, kind of.
Oh shit, okay, that's pretty crazy.
He has an anti-air lava burst.
You can just cycle during the match?
He has his bowling ball, which is a low, and if you hold it, it becomes an overhead.
Okay.
So he's got kind of mid-range attacks, plus a 50-50 from full screen that you can mix up.
Oh, that's awesome.
Again,
so then,
straight out of MKX. It's so cool.
right, and so then that gives you also zoning abilities or a projectile if you have a character that is lacking that.
Exactly.
Which is awesome.
Or if you have really good projectiles and you want to double down.
Double
with
down.
Mix-ups, you can go that way.
Right.
And maybe you have like really great anti-air, and this can be a low that is going to make them want to jump. You know, you can put out
Okay, okay.
doing this. It's just all kind. I think the creative freedom in the cameo system is the coolest part of the game, right?
Can't agree.
You know, I was really thinking
And then
that they're gonna
lastly,
make you have to
one more
choose one.
Okay.
But you can just,
People are
yeah, you
looking
can
forward
just
to
switch
this.
stances.
Yeah, Ed
Whoa,
kinda
that's
tweaked it,
crazy.
and I think a lot of people guessed some of the stuff he could do.
Yeah, totally.
So
They're all
in
summons?
Crystalline,
Right
he
now,
has two
yeah, it
attacks.
looks like it, right?
He has
Everything's
Crystalline Burst,
everything's a
which will
summon.
deflect projectiles, and then
Okay.
the big one. And a lot of people were like, "There's no way they're gonna do
Armor?
it."
Armor?
We did.
Arm.
Crystalline armor. So once he has crystalline armor, it's doomsday for the opponent.
No.
I was too slow.
Oh,
my God.
shit.
All right, here we go. So he's gonna summon the armor, and he will just absorb attacks like an absolute badass.
Dude, can Reptile do that while he's invisible, or is it gonna take him out of invisibility? I must know.
So the way this works, the cycling is once you do the summon, like I said, it'll go through. And it goes in a particular order. And if you hold down in R1, it goes the opposite order. So you could go
Gotcha.
from Crystalline to Aftershock instead of and skip Metallic in between, if that makes sense. It's like
Yeah.
the cycling.
Yeah.
So there is definitely a skill cap
Yes.
on like people who can go back and forth and know what
Exactly.
you're doing. So like yes, they have a lot of moves, but yes, you have to be cycling.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Wow,
You have to
Tremor
manage
is
that.
gonna be
Right,
something.
You're gonna have to manage the order that
He has
you-
doomsday
And that goes
armor.
from
It's not
Aftershock
even like one hit of
to-
armor. He actually has a
or
couple.
sorry, you can't go from Metallic to Aftershock unless you go down, like you cycle
Right,
back,
right.
if that makes sense. I just confused myself. But it'll make sense because there's only 3.
Right.
So
Right.
it's rather you want to go which order. And then there's a really, really, really cool twist, I think, really sets him apart. When you call him out, it's an ambush move, and you can transition into any of these attacks.
When you
let me
call
show
him
you.
out.
Right now I'm in Crystalline. If I go to Aftershock and then immediately enter a back in R1, he will immediately, while still on screen, go into the ground pound. Like so.
Oh. Interesting.
Or next in the cycle
Ooh.
is Metallic. So let's say I wanted to do the bowling ball. I can do it that way. Or Crystalline. I can do instant Crystalline armor.
Interesting. Very cool.
So that means
Okay.
all these moves can also be ambush moves if you commit to bringing them out, swapping, and then immediately doing the move. Now,
All
that's
his
gonna be
moves
somewhat risky.
can be-
out of it. You're gonna have to be where you are. In
That's
the
gonna be
cycle
interesting.
and all that. So
It's gonna be
there's a
interesting.
lot of risk and a lot of thought that's gonna go into it, but it's extremely powerful if you master the cycle. And I think it's one of the cooler mechanics in the game for cameos.
Excellent.
Very cool.
So that's that, huh?
I think we have one more thing to show.
Oh.
Okay.
His Fatal Blow, and the Fatal Blow attack that he goes into is pretty neat because again it uses his speed. You can see here.
I bet it's another full screen, quick as fuck fatal blow out here. So many characters in this game, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
pretty
cool. So early access for Omni-Man is on the 9th,
That's right.
and then Tremor will be out later this month. So before we go, let us show a fight between the QA fight.
A,
All right.
a fight with players far better than me at Omni-Man.
All right, let's see this.
Power has corrupted you. Power doesn't corrupt, it enables.
The face, just his face.
It's very good.
Fight.
Oh, a Shujinko. Punish that. Oh, no punish?
I also love. I always like the hair, the white.
And then you get a combo off of that. Oy, oy.
Same here. So, yeah, I'm fine
Dude,
with
that
it.
was 35 already just for that. Just for that. He got 35
See
just for
right
that.
there. Omni-Man tried to call out Tremor, and Scorpion.
And that's safe?
Definitely
His
safe.
launching string is safe?
Tremor's
At
very,
least
very
looks.
powerful.
Oh, that's a big whip.
Call him in any time.
Oh, Shijiko takes that? That's kinda cool.
The best players and how they learn to preemptively stuff cameos and all that.
Yeah, he avoided the hellfire there too.
Yeah, that was awesome. It's definitely his coolest move.
It's so flashy. It's awesome.
I really love how designed
Wait, you just did that? Did you just do that mid-string? Did you just do that mid-string and then avoid it and punish him? Or am I seeing
Like,
things?
it's not even putting a lot. You just
right.
do
Yeah,
it.
it's very well
And
done.
it looks like that might be safe. Okay.
Lava burst. Ton of range on the lava burst. Big, big rock.
Should be called getting dunked on.
Oh, pretty good anti-air. Didn't really get a lot from it.
Just doing some spear pokes, really.
Scorpion and his spear pokes.
Oh.
Good blocks.
Okay.
Timber.
Oh, good combo.
Hey.
Air combos are very fun to do. Like hitting that air
Scorpion
dash
has to win this round.
is
He has to win this round. It's part of the rules. You can't put on a fight between these guys and make it a 2-round kill. It has to go to final round. That's like an unwritten rule. You guys all know this, right? Scorpion 100% wins this round. There you go. Thank you.
Leaps on fire.
Okay. That looked like it could have been punishable. Maybe. Oh, punish that. Oh, Tremor launch. Yeah, okay. Hey. Bop, bop, bop.
I think it's really.
That was 33 for that?
Your face on the
I
ground.
don't know if that was a punish or not. I might have missed that one. Oh, yeah, the clap as well.
He's also got some really cool
Okay.
They are again just very, very
Ooh, what was
simple
that?
to the point.
Was that a
Also,
combo breaker? It was a giant rock.
yes, it was. That was Tremor riding a giant rock. It is great.
Hey, dude, 38. He gets some good damage. He gets some good damage.
To be fair, if you were doing a combo, it would break you. Your concentration.
Oh, now you're dead. Hey.
Looks like that's gonna do it.
Yeah. I
Alright, now are we gonna see the train fatality or are we gonna see the head squishing, popping fatality? One or the other, right? One or the other? Oh, the train. The train. We got the train. At what point does Scorpion's body come apart? Because during this, oh wait, actually I think during that area, that's when it comes apart. Because at the end, he's like completely torn to pieces. That's the Kombat Kast, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're on the road to 100,000 subscribers, and I would appreciate you guys subscribing to the channel. Thank you guys.